So, Rocky, welcome to Plymouth Parkway. How are you feeling?
Yeah, thanks very much. Yeah, it's nice to be here. It's nice to finally get it done. It's been a long time coming, I think. But yeah, happy to be here and nice to get it all sorted.
And what was it about Parkway that made you want to join?
I'm a local lad. I live 5 minutes away. I think it was highly likely that at some point I was always going to end up back here. I've played here before, and I've had really good times at Truro lately. But with them going full time, I just couldn't commit to the schedule. So I spoke to Mark, I spoke to Macca, and I think it was always going to be Parkway where I ended up.
Obviously, speaking that you were at Parkway before, can you tell us a bit about that and obviously a bit of the history you've got here?
Yeah, that seems like a long time ago now. I think it was about 10 years ago, 2014, 2015. So I was here when Wayne and Lee were in charge. I think it was South Western League then. We had a good season there. I think it was good. It's kind of like I say, it feels like a lifetime ago. I can't really remember too much about it. But that kind of put me on the ladder a little bit, in truth, because that was my first season at South Western League, and I had quite a successful season here. I think I won the Golden Boot. So from there I kicked on, and that's why I ended up going to Bodmin and Truro. So yeah, I've always had fond memories playing here. We ground shared here with Truro for a couple of years, so I'm no stranger to Parkway. So yeah, like I said, I think all that together, it was always probably going to be the place where I ended up playing.
And can you tell supporters a little bit about your game for those who maybe don't know you?
Yeah, sure. So I would probably describe myself best as maybe a fox in the box. You probably won't see me score too many outside the box, between the posts. I try and work as hard as I can for the team. And yeah, just give everything, and try and score as many goals as possible.
And so what are your ambitions for the season?
Collectively, I think the team finished 13th last year, so try and improve on that. Can we get into the top 10? I don't see why not. Could we potentially push for a playoff spot? Again, I don't see why not. There's some really good talented players here. So as a collective, I think it's all about improvement, and hopefully we can do that. Personally, for me, as a striker, I've been brought in to score goals, so just try and score as many as I can to help the team. I don't tend to set any targets in terms of numbers, just try and score as many as I can, help the team as much as I can, and work hard and see where the season takes us.
Obviously your name is Andrew Neal, but you go by Rocky.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a bit about that and where that comes from?
Yeah, that's just it's one of them that when I was a youngster, I think it was a football manager described me as like a little Rocky, and it's just stuck. There's nothing too fancy about it. It's just one of them names where you get tagged with when you're young, and it just sticks. And it's just been with me forever. Yeah.
Welcome aboard. Pleasure to have you, mate.
Thanks very much. Cheers.